What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. CDK Boxing. Let's talk boxing. Listen, man, I be hearing these guys, man. Shout out to Mill City Boxing. Nothing but respect for him and what he does. Cause one thing about me, I'm real, man. I'm one of these guys out here. I'm real. I ain't no hater, and that's the problem. Everybody ain't like me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't come up like I come up. I'm the type of guy I'll give anybody an opportunity, no matter where we are in life. You know what I'm saying? And I love what Mill City does. You know what I'm saying? Bring these guys up. But a lot of times these guys come on there, man, and all they doing is lying and capping. And I just be saying to myself, man, I just wish one time Mill would invite me on stage so I can say what I really want to say to these guys. Coach Kenny, a guy that needs to be set straight. Man, Brian Norman Sr., another guy. Listen, I heard Brian Norman Sr. on there. He had everything to say about Jerron Booth sentence, everything but let's fight. Your son, man, let's talk about your son. Your son was offered the biggest payday of his career, and he turned down a fight. You know what I'm saying? You have all this to say about Kern or whatever, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think your son beats Kern. And me myself, because I am a guy that really studied boxing, that really knows boxing, I have watched 5 or 6 of Kern fights. Kern can actually fight. Listen, Booth does need to work on his defense. That's something I see. I think that he's offensive minded, but I also believe it has more to do with the respect level with Boots. And if Boots don't respect you, I think he's willing to take more chances. I wait on this Virgil Ortiz fight because I think that's when people gonna really be able to look at Boots and say, man, this guy's special. But Brian Norman Jr., man, he's not on Boots level. We're not gonna get that fight because I don't think that they really want that fight. They content with talking. They love to talk. Brian Norman Sr. loves to hear himself talk. Man, we need more guys like Bozy, man. Bozy will talk if you put a camera in front of him, but he's not always looking to talk for his son. A lot of these fathers, man, they can't shut up, and that's the problem I see with Brian Norman Sr. And your son is an okay fighter. I like him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, but he ain't Boots. He's not Boots. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said before, I think Karen beat your son, and that's a fight that you should take. You want to prove how good your son is, and you keep on saying that Boots was exposed. Well, let's see how your son looks against Karen. Now let me get over here to Coach Kenny. Coach Kenny, y'all know he's Devontae Tank Davis trainer or whatever, one of his trainers. Coach Kenny, every time somebody challenges Javante Tank Davis, he always trying to find somebody else for them to fight. When it came down to Devin Haney, he wanted Devin Haney to fight Jerron Booth Sentence. Now we're looking at Keyshawn, the businessman Davis. This young man looks like he is special, and he is special. Remember the fan was about that. We seen the work he just put in. Now you're talking about, well, Andy Cruz beat him 4 times in the amateurs. Won't he go fight him? Listen up, first and foremost, we already know that amateurs is nothing like the pros. This is a whole different level, and the fights are not the same. Andy Cruz is already, and his team have already said they're not ready for that fight. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if him and Cruz do fight in right now in the pros, man, Keyshawn Davis stops him right now. That's how I feel about it. And people are talking about, got the nerve to say, well, Keyshawn is not ready, or who is Keyshawn to call out Devontae Tank Davis. I can tell you this right now, without a shadow of a doubt. Keyshawn Davis is better than Rolly Romero. Y'all were cool with the Rolly fight, but you're not cool with the Keyshawn fight. Keyshawn Davis is better than Frank Martin. Y'all was cool with the Frank Martin fight, but you're not cool with the Keyshawn fight. See, I don't understand. Anytime there's a real challenge for Tank or something we can say, hey, this might be a fight where we see how special Tank is, all of a sudden that person's not ready. Who is he to call out Tank? He hasn't done enough. Man, a lot of this stuff needs to stop, man. Listen, I would love to see a Keyshawn Davis and Devontae Tank Davis fight. And I'm going to be real with you, man. I favor taking that fight. See, I'm a realist. I ain't one of these guys, man. A lot of these channels, one thing they do, they can't tell you the truth because either they're getting paid behind the scenes or to like someone or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person that's going to call it how I see it. I think Keyshawn and Tank is a very good fight. I do favor Tank in that fight. But I do think that it could be a 50-50 fight. I'm just keeping it real. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all start pushing, man, for me, man, to come up on stage. If y'all want to hear somebody tell one of these guys the truth, man, y'all start pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Facebook is doing everything they can in their power to, keep my views down. So my channel's not moving the way it should. But once it start back moving like it should, man, people gonna hear from me. I'm gonna make some real noise. I've been in the boxing ring. And the one person, man, that really supports me, man, is BVO Boxing. You know what I'm saying? He supports me to the fullest. And Greg Hackett, man. Greg Hackett knows who knows boxing. Go ask Greg Hackett or BVO, man, what I know about boxing. I'm out.